Expo 2012, from the altar to the magnificent Cairo Falls. And as you see that slogan displayed with the Wedding Expo 2012, you wonder, what is wrong with the Roraima team? Why are they taking people to Cairo Falls from the altar somewhere in the church here in the cities, and then we will take them to Cairo Falls? Well, it's not a dream, it's been happening. We've been having a lot of Guyanese returning home, going to the resorts to get married, coming to use our local facilities, our hotels, our restaurants. And so this year, we want to clearly establish the link between weddings and tourism, wedding tourism. And we, for the last year, made the point that Guyana, while we speak a good game on tourism, we need to change the laws, the enabling environment to make it happen. In the Caribbean, you could go to Barbados, you could go to St. Lucia and Jamaica, and you could be married very, very quickly within days. Unfortunately, our laws in Guyana dictate that you have to be here, I think, for something like 14 days. Old laws need to change with new times. And so, from the altar to the magnificent Cairo Falls is to draw the linkage between weddings and tourism, wedding tourism. And the current Minister of Tourism, Irfan Ali, has been extremely supportive of the Wedding Expo, as is so did the former Minister of Tourism before him. They have been extremely supportive, and this year, for the first time, the ministry is also going to come on board financially with Wedding Expo to help support it and make it better and bigger. Wedding tourism is one component of this, but this is an opportunity for us to create the enabling environment and the opportunity for small businesses to come and market their services. It's an opportunity for big businesses like Banks DIH, like GT&T, who has been one of the stalwarts from day one behind Wedding Expo, supporting tourism. In fact, GT&T has been always there supporting the Tourism Association from 20 years ago. They have been a corporate sponsor of the Tourism Association of Guyana, and they continue so today, and now they have been supporting Wedding Expo. And for that, I want to thank the CEO of GT&T, Mr. Yo Mahario, very, very much, because Wedding Expo helps a lot of small businesses. So this is an opportunity for big businesses to collaborate with small businesses and create opportunities for them. This year, Roraima is celebrating our 20th anniversary. It's been a long time. So Roraima and its 190 staff, 20 years down the road, is now hosting the 4th anniversary of the Wedding Expo. In countries like Jamaica, they are hosting Wedding Expo for their 20th anniversary. We are now hosting it for our 4th anniversary. And in fact, when Wedding Expo was started, we had one of our senior staff, tourism, hotel management staff, went to Jamaica to do an internship at the Pegasus. And when she came back to Guyana, because she saw the Wedding Expo in Jamaica, and she came back and reported to the management of Roraima that we should host the Wedding Expo in Guyana. When we started doing it, and even, I believe, she herself did not recognize what we were getting into, because it was just not only Wedding Expo like they had in Jamaica. In Jamaica, you had Christian weddings, full stop, dresses and suits. When you do a Wedding Expo in Guyana, what it meant was an explosion of colors, was an explosion of cultures. The racial and cultural diversity of Guyana make Wedding Expo in Guyana a phenomenal tourism event. So in one place, at one time, you will walk through the Wedding Expo, the grounds here and the booths here, and you will see a cross-cutting display of Guyanese races, cultures, and religion. And so that is what makes Guyana Wedding Expo so unique. And that is why this year it was decided that since Guyana had the distinct privilege of hosting the Sustainable Tourism Conference for the second time, it's a distinction Guyana holds in the Caribbean, that Wedding Expo should coincide with the Sustainable Tourism Conference. And so this year, the Sustainable Tourism Conference is starting on Sunday. Wedding Expo is going to be closing on Sunday, but we expect to have all of the overseas visitors, the travel writers, travel professionals, and tour operators from around the world who will be here that will come to Wedding Expo, and we are going to be having a grand finale of a show of models and cultural events like we've never seen before. So I want to thank all of you for being here, my staff who's worked very, very hard, all of them, and the exhibitors. I've been watching the grounds of Duke Lodge transform in the last few days, and it's been phenomenal. So I want to thank all of you for being here, and look forward with me for a phenomenal Wedding Expo 2012. Thank you.